The vetting process has begun. The potential candidates are North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum, Florida Senator Marco Rubio, and Ohio Senator J.D. Vance.
Y'all, it's the month of June. This thing is getting spicy. Me and my Patriots are riding on the freeway, and that fella says, hey, sir. He was flagging us down all on the interstate. Your truck's leaking oil. We see leak spots coming out the bottom. So yeah, she's leaking. Yeah, but me and my Patriots still gonna ride. Yeah, the AC don't work. The whole dashboard is lit up. Check engine light, tire light, you name it, it's on. And we riding all the way to November, baby. And we're gonna crack open a cold one. But we got the VP, y'all. And these three, this video is actually, everybody sent me this video. And it's come down to these three. But I know everybody's like, no, this can't be it. This can't be it. And everybody is upset in this in the comments underneath this video. There's a lot of Brian Donald comments. Everybody is going. A lot of people are now shooting for Brian Donalds. You know, that's been a huge name on our channel as well. Tulsi Gabbard. We walked Kristi Noem out. You know why? She shot her dog. We've seen a lot of comments for Ben, you know, but in this video here, y'all, they're seriously vetting on Doug Burgum, J.D. Vance, and Marco Rubio. What do y'all think of that? Comment down below. We're finna jump into the video, but what do y'all think of those three candidates? Y'all, like I said, we've talked about all three of them. You know, great names. But again, it does get a little shaky with certain things and certain, you know, I got to watch my words on here, but they be like, no rhino. You know, after Pence, they need to be absolutely sure. Just being real now. After Pence, they need to be absolutely sure. We don't need a rhino. I mean, the comments, we don't need bozo. The comments are crazy. One thing I like about them Patriots, man, we don't do no sugarcoating. We keep it real. Simple as that. That's one thing I love about y'all beautiful Patriots, man. No sugarcoating. We keep it real. You know, we're seeing this country fall apart. We've seen this decline. The world is declining. People just won't change, man. We know we got to get Trump back in office, and it all comes down to November, man. You know, then also a lot of people are scared because they don't know what they have up their sleeve in their pockets, and that's why one thing I want to just wish prayers, safety, love to the Trump family, man. And also to you guys as well, as we live in some dark times, man. We're living in some dark times, man. For real. The criminals are smiling more than ever now. Just being honest. Banana peels out in the streets, kangaroos jumping up and down. And them kangaroos are aggressive, y'all. Telling you, I thought I was in Australia. I thought I was in Australia, baby. But shout out to my Australians, man. Y'all know we got so much love from Australia, and they love Trump, man. Shout out to my Aussie family, baby. But let's jump into this video. I know I didn't yap too much, man. Let me stop yapping. Man.
Details on Donald Trump's search for vice president. Reports out tonight that say the Trump campaign has begun the process of formally requesting information from a small group of potential running mates. The vetting process has begun. The potential candidates are North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum, Florida Senator Marco Rubio, and Ohio Senator J.D. Vance.
What do y'all think of that? Comment down below. I know some of y'all on this side are happy. And some of y'all in the middle like, I don't know. There's a lot of people saying in the comments, we need somebody that can actually add and subtract. Then there's people on this side that are completely just no. They're shaking in their boots, you know. Yeah. But like I said, we've talked about these three candidates in previous videos. This thing's getting spicy. What do y'all think, man? Doug Burgum, JD Vance, Marco Rubio. They say Marco Rubio can speak French, Vietnamese. I think he could speak. They say he could speak. He could do American Sign Language too. I mean, he could speak Spanish. You know. They even say he can speak a little German. They even say he can speak a little German too. Yeah, they say Marco Rubio got a list of languages he could speak. Oh boy.
Other people are still likely being considered, but this initial outreach suggests that these men are on the top of Trump's list. Other potential running mates like Tim Scott have been vetted, but not to the level of Burgum, Rubio, and Vance.
Again, in our comment section, it was Brian Donalds. Tons of comments for Brian Donalds, Vivek Ramaswamy, Tim Scott, like he just mentioned, you know, and Tulsi Gabbard. Yeah. She has come up like crazy in our comment section, actually. And we walked Kristi Noem out because she shot her dog.
Donald Trump says he plans to make his VP pick announcement closer to the Republican National Convention in July. Chief political anchor and executive editor of the Special Report, Bret Baier, joins me now. So, Bret, this Burgum movement is real. Apparently, the Trump people were really impressed by how he went to the courthouse to defend the president. What are you hearing?
Yeah, Jesse, good evening. The Burgum movement is real. Paperwork is being exchanged. And you're right to point to those top three. They definitely are under consideration for VP. But sources are telling us that that list is a little longer than that. We're in a different phase now. They're in the serious vetting. But it also includes Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton. It includes, as you mentioned, South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, Florida Congressman Byron Donalds, and even former presidential candidate and former HUD Secretary Dr. Ben Carson. So the list is a little bit longer than just the three, but they are narrowing down. And to your point, I don't think this is going to finish up until right before, even at the convention, according to sources we talked to.
There's always drama when it comes to these things. Rubio, Bret, I mean, I feel
like y'all know Trump. Again, if we seen in that previous video of what he looked for in the vice president, and you know everything that they, you know, you want them to be a candidate that can actually help you, you know, even win over the people, and a person that's fit to be president of the United States. So I kind of see some of the comments y'all saying he'd come out and everybody that was on the short list, he completely doesn't go that route. He comes out and bam, there y'all go. But like I say, whatever decision that is made, man, it's going to be a good decision. You know, right now, I want Trump to walk back in there. You know, I want my convicted felon to walk back in there. Of Lord knows what crime was committed.
he was a resident of Florida. Isn't that a constitutional issue?
It is. Well, I mean, you would have to. You don't want to lose Florida, and technically, you would have to. One of them would have to move out. So, like we saw with Dick Cheney, I don't think it's Trump. Right. So, you would have to. You'd have to change that, and that would have to be something that they would agree to. But clearly, to get on that ticket, not only Rubio but Byron Donalds would have to do that as well.
What do you see as the advantages electorally for each of these top three candidates?
Well, let's say you're looking at Burgum. He's a businessman, very successful. He's a governor. He is well-versed in energy issues, and the presidency has a lot of fondness for him. Rubio obviously has a lot of international experience. He is Hispanic, and he has run for president. And Vance has a particular relationship with the president. He doesn't, regionally, he doesn't need Vance in Ohio. It's a pretty solid red state, but it does fit his loyalty and somebody that he could see working with. There's others on that list, and I would just be careful to limit it to those three because, as we've seen with the former president, there's a lot of intrigue and possibilities that pop up before you get to the convention.
And it's also personal chemistry. We know how much personal chemistry means.
But yeah, others like Cotton, Scott, Carson, Donalds. Yeah, again, y'all, comment down below what y'all think, man. Comment down below what y'all think. But all we can do is show it to you at the end of the day. But pretty soon, July will be here before you know it. November will be here before you know it. And we riding, baby. This truck is leaking oil. This truck is leaking oil, baby. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. We're riding. Yes, indeed. Can't wait till my so-called felon walks back in there and puts his big feet down and we get this country back on back where it needs to be. Get it back on track. So people, we can actually walk outside and smile and breathe. Oh, boy. I love you guys, man. There's a lot of people struggling, man. A lot of people that are sick and tired of being sick and tired. A lot of lives have been affected, man. Not only just this year, but for quite a while now. These last couple of years have been something, man. And now we're declining at a very, very fast rate, man. We're living in some dark times, y'all.
To the president. What about DeSantis? That name was not on there. When Johnny goes out and interviews people, people still mention DeSantis as a name. Is that out, or is that a crazy option?
I think it's not on the list that I've talked to several people as of tonight, and the list that I just
we all
gave you,
know,
including the three that you started with, is where their headspace is as far as turning over paper. I know that Governor DeSantis is working hard to fundraise for the former president, and they have mended ways since the primary.
A lot of mending needed to be done, but it's been a good road apparently. How important is this pick? Because this is a 4-year deal. There's no more Trump after 4 years. Whoever he's choosing gives him a huge on-ramp to run for president. After that, that person could start running for president if Trump's reelected, and after the inauguration, start getting feelers out. What is that going to look like?
I argue that this is a really important pick. Most times it's not. I think that this time it is sending a signal of stability to Republican voters. You want to be able to say, we as a ticket are going to run, and then the future of the Republican Party is likely this person that you choose, because, as you note, I mean, that will be the way forward. But, it is Donald Trump that's running this whole thing. And, he doesn't, I think, and he's talked about this openly, doesn't think the VP choice is that big. I would argue it's a little bit bigger this time.
This time,
in
yes.
This circumstance, especially considering what we just saw in Manhattan.
All right, and
Facts.
no women there. That could change, but
At
right
least
now, Stefanik, okay, not in the top tier, but again, that could change. Brett Baer, thank you so much.
Everybody's talking about Tulsi Gabbard when it comes down to women, but what y'all think, man? Comment down below. I'm wishing the best in all you guys' life, man. Y'all spread that love, man. We're living in some dark, dark times. And whatever decision is made is going to be a great decision. And hey, God bless you all and your families. I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love, y'all.